Hey everyone. So when I just want to get this out of the way at the very beginning of this video, when I'm talking about stop spoiling Deadpool and Wolverine, it's more of the videos that are reels, whatever you want to call them, that are on Instagram. So that's more of what going to be talking about. But before I get into that, don't forget to subscribe. If you want to leave a comment, by all means, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Um, Username for that is in the description down below. And if you want a hat like this, go to wrestlingisforever.com. Website link is in the description down below. So this is why. So the reason why I want to make a video about this is because today, before I even had breakfast, I was going through Instagram, going through the reels, and like within like just before I was about to leave, I got like to go have breakfast. I get four reels in a row that's like, "Oh, hey, I just saw Deadpool and Wolverine. Did you see this reference? Blah 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 blah." And like, don't get me wrong. Before I got to that blah 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 part, is like skip, and then the next one, same, pretty much same thing. Skip, same thing. Skip, same thing. Skip. It's like you do realize that probably 99.9999% of the world that actually wants to see this movie hasn't seen the movie yet because it's not available yet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. If, like, the movie doesn't come out until Friday, in at least Canada and the United States and certain other places. Other places, I think it comes out on Thursday, even though in Canada and the United States, I think Thursday is technically the preview night, but the official day is July 26th for us Canadians and Americans, and maybe a select few other places in the world. So, this is what I'm going to suggest to you, the people that want to talk about Deadpool and Wolverine that have seen the movie. One, wait until the day after the movie comes out. So if you feel like you have to make a video about it, record yourself. Make a video, like record yourself talking about Deadpool and Wolverine. Don't upload it. Don't put it on any social media website. Just keep it on your phone. Then on July 27th, which is a Saturday, the day after the movie actually officially comes out, then post it. Because then, at least by then, one, the real hardcore fans that are able to get the day off to go see it won't have to worry about it. And at least on Saturday, you'll have less people being angry at you for making videos like that. Because, like, for example, with here, like on YouTube, at least you can have a title that says Deadpool and Wolverine non spoiler review, and people know, "Oh, okay, I shouldn't watch this video because I haven't seen the movie yet." And even though it says non spoiler review, there is a chance that they could spoil something that you didn't want to know and wanted to see in theaters. So there you go. Or if uh, the title says Deadpool and Wolverine, uh, warning, spoilers, then you know, oh, I shouldn't watch this video because there's spoilers. Now, the one thing I will say is for those YouTube videos, um, please make sure that your thumbnail doesn't have what would be considered a spoiler. So, like, just like use something like, for example, a poster or an image that is of one of the main characters from the movie, like Deadpool or Wolverine or both. So then, at minimum, you're not really spoiling anything because you know that Deadpool and Wolverine are in it. So there's that. So yeah, because it frustrates me when people get early access to movies and then they spoil things for people and they don't take into consideration people that don't want to know anything about it at all. Like, I'm not saying I don't want to know anything about it until I actually see it. Like, there are certain things I don't mind. Like, if I just see like the premise of like what the movie is in the trailer, so, like, I have a general idea of, like, what I'm going into, that's a different story, I don't mind that, but it's when you show certain characters that, you don't wanna see because you wanna be surprised when you see it in the movie itself. So, for example, Spider-Man: No Way Home. If you in your mind and it's kind of all over the internet, but like if you know that they're going to be in it but they're not showing them in the trailers whatsoever, you still want to have that, oh yeah, there they are, blah blah blah, you know what I mean, like in the theater you don't want to see it like on your phone or on a laptop or something like that, you know what I mean, because that, like, for some people, not all people's, but some people, it ruins part of the experience that you want to have in the theater with either a whole bunch of people or just a few people, because depending on the day that you go to the movies and depending on the area that you live, because there are some theaters that, like, even though they're the big blockbuster movies, you might only get a select few people, and then other places it might be sold out, packed. So you never know. So yeah, that's my little spiel on spoilers, especially for uh, Deadpool and Wolverine. So the one thing I will say for all you Instagram people, if you have seen it, or let's just say if you have seen a movie at early access to it and it hasn't come out yet, and you're gonna post it anyways, at minimum, at minimum, at least say, "Hey, I saw blah blah blah, and I'm gonna be talking about it. So if you want to hear about it, please just scroll past it so then you don't get spoiled." Then at least you've given them some type of a warning to let them know, oh, this person's going to talk about the movie. I don't want to hear about it. Scroll, boom, there you go. I feel like that is a good warning for everybody. And that, to be honest, that's even goes with YouTube videos. If you're going to make a review of a movie and the movie hasn't even come out yet, give a warning. Just tell them, hey, even though maybe you missed what the title says, but just a warning, I'm going to be talking about blah blah movie. So if you don't want to hear anything about it, please stop listening now because you're going to get spoiled or partially spoiled. So just keep that in mind when you make a video for a movie that hasn't even come out yet. So whenever you watch this, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And hopefully, by Friday, if everything goes to plan, I will have seen Deadpool twice, and then possibly on Saturday, since I won't be working that day, maybe I'll make a review and I'll post it here and I'll do what I said. I'll give you a warning. So if you don't want spoilers, then there you go. So bye bye.